Hello my dear Megastars, welcome to your own channel Computer for All. So today we're gonna discuss how to declare variables in Java. First, there are two types of variables. Number one, the primitive data type variables, and then second is non-primitive data type variables. For non-primitive data type variables, there are byte, short, int, long, and char and boolean. And for the non-primitive data types in your syllabus, it is string. So we're gonna create a new class and name as p2, and first we're gonna search blue j, and blue j is opening, and we're gonna create a new class over here as p2. Open editor, and now we, or as usual, we're going to write down here import java.util star semicolon class p2, and now public static void main, and bracket opening and another bracket, and public static void main string args. So first we are going to discuss about the primitive data types. First we are going to start with byte. So byte and byte b is equals to 120 and semicolon, and then short s is equals to we can take around 22,000. We can take 2000 we have taken, and now semicolon to terminate the line, and then int i is equals to, we're gonna take something like we have taken 120, we have taken 3-digit value and then 4-digit, so we can take 5-digit value, so 20,000, and then int I, and then long, byte short int long L is equals to, long can be a very long value because it has the maximum range, so we can take 9 lakh something, 9 it's 90,000, right? And 9 lakh. And now float, see there's semicolon missing, the line is not terminated yet, and then float and f is equals to, we can take as what is the value of pi? Yeah, it is 22 by 7, and if we simplify it, so we're gonna have around 3.14. yeah, so we can use it as a float value variable, 3.14. and then note that after float variable declaration we have to write down a small f over here and then terminate a line, because in float this is mandatory, and then double d is equals to, now we can take, what is the value of root 2? I think it's 1.41421, so we can take 1.414, yeah, it's 1.41421, so we have taken, alright, then let's take it 421 only, 1.41421, and then byte short int long float double, and after double it is char is used for a character, only for a character, means only a letter or a symbol, so we can take char ch is equals to, and character should be in single quote, so we can take a $sign over here, $sign. And now last is in the primitives, it is boolean. So boolean b. boolean we can take as b is equals to it. Then now boolean returns true or false value. So if we are taking true, then accordingly in the conditional constructs we have to apply the changes, and if we are taking as false, and accordingly in the conditional construct we have to apply the respective changes. Because if we are not discussing about the conditional constructs over here, so we can take it normally as true, that is its default value, true. This one is highlighted very differently, yeah. And now the primitive data types. Variable is already defined in the main method as java.util string. Okay, so we have to choose another variable. So we can take it as bo. Now it is not giving. Yeah, it's not giving. So now we have declared byte, short, int long, char, boolean, bo. And now from the byte b. So b is the variable, as you might study basic in Q basic and GW basic in your previous classes. So we declare variables, and variables are specialized name for any value. So we have declared b as for byte, s for as short, int I, long L, f float, and double D, and char ch, and $sign or for char, and boolean bo. So as we have declared the primitives, now it's time for the non-primitive data type, and that is string. So string we can declare as string, S capital. Java is a case sensitive language, and the declaration of syntax of the string is to be capital S for string. And suppose we can take as string str is equals to we can take as computer for all, we can take it as C is capital. So not computer for all, we can take it as Megastars are the best, semicolon. You are all megastars, you are our best. And now we have to print these. So for printing we can use the earlier statement as system.out.println. Yeah, it's system.out.println or println only. So for printing in different lines we use println, and for printing in same line we use print, as I told you earlier in the previous video. So for printing it in different lines we can use it as system.out.println and println. So we can use it as system.out.println, and now we'll give a space over here, and then we will write system.out.println. The variable value, oh my god, the variable value for for byte, variable value for byte is byte data type is this is the message which I am giving. Okay, don't get confused. B. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna just copy this whole line so that I don't have to write it again, because if I write it again and again we can have a very long video. So as I'm talking about a short to short, so I'm gonna just change it over here, variable value for short. After byte it is short, for short data type. Short data type is S. Where's the cursor gone? Now it's okay. System is capital. System.out.println byte short, int long. Okay. System.out.println the variable value for the variable value for what is missing here? .out.println. Now it's okay. The variable value for short data type is for byte short int data type. Int data type is close, and then we have used as I, so I and semicolon, line is terminated. Again we print this, and here we begin it a byte short int long for L, and then long over here instead of byte. Once more we print it, and then again this is it, and then byte short int long float B is F, we can do it. F is, yeah, it's F. Variable value for byte short int long float double D. Variable value for double, and then char. Now we have to change more over here. So not the variable value, the variable character is ch. Character value for char is done, and then for boolean the result for boolean data type. Boolean data type is plus bo. We can use also one statement over here which can print it as value of primitive data types. Some spacings over here, because then it will come as combined only, both of the statement and the variable printing. So System.out.println, we have printed boolean, and now we'll write another line over here. System.out variable value, not the variable value, the values of primitive data types. The values of, first we have printed the non-primitive, we have printed the primitive data types, and then we values for non-primitive data type, not types, it's type only. And for primitive data type it was, I think so, string only, na? Yeah. And now where is that D gone? Enter, and now System.out.print the variable, not the variable value, the, like we can say the sentence, we can slogan of our channel for string data type is, you can use it as plus sign, and boolean bo, we can use it as str, we have just taken variable, so str, so plus str. Now we can do it Control K. Class compiled, no syntax error, just let us recheck the printing statements. So we have declared it as this and this and this. Byte B, it is 12:48. I'm recording the video over here. Byte is done, short is done, int long float double character boolean string. I can give a gap over here. Yeah, class compiled, no syntax error. My battery is also going low, so let's wind it up. And now we have put a cross on it, and now it's not clicking. Yeah, void main string args p to main. Class is compiled, program is executed, the result is yours. And now the value, you can just cross check it, and the values we have entered is good. So if you want this code, and I suggest you that you write it somewhere, or then I shortly creating a website of mine, so all the codes of class P1 and P2 will be there, and the future codes will also be there. So thank you, bye bye, God bless you. And if you like this video, if you learned something good, then share it with one of your friends. All the best, good night, bye.